Greetings from NABO Capital. My name is Masi Njoroge Mwangela, the Chief Customer Experience Officer at NABO, and I would like to welcome you to our Treasury Solution / Cash Management series, where we want to delve into optimizing cash flows and how your company can generate a passive income line. We've looked at significant blue chip companies here in Kenya and realized that a lot of them only generate less than 1% of investment income. What if we were able to change that? In this series, we're going to be speaking about key insights on how you can do it, why does it matter, and we'll bring to you our CEO, our Chief Investment Officer, that's both Pius and Damitha, and also some client testimonials. So log in and we look forward to learning and relearning with you. Thank you. Welcome to this series where we're going to be talking about treasury solutions or cash management solutions. My name is Masi Njoroge Mwangela. I am the Chief Customer Experience at NABO Capital, and joined in this series is our CEO and MD, Pius Muchiri. Welcome, Pius.
Thank you, Masi.
Pius is a well-known professional in the finance and investment world for over, 20 years now?
We are still counting.
We're still counting. Yes, Karibu Pius.
Thank you very much, Masi. I'm excited to do this with you.
Yeah.
And I look forward to having an amazing conversation that will change many people's lives.
Excellent. Excellent. Welcome. So let me just set the expectation. We are all working in or living in times where our business cash flows have significantly changed post-COVID. You know, that revenue line item that was the main revenue generator for your business could have changed. How would you optimize? What are some of the things that you can do as a company to generate additional revenues? There is something called investment income. I know we are all investment professionals or finance professionals, so this is not new. In this series, we plan to unpack and bring nuggets and testimonials that will equip you to be able to realize how can you better optimize your cash flow, manage your liquidity, and generate some passive income. So to the first question, Pius, you've been managing NABO from 2013 and previously at Centum. Where did this treasury solution begin, and what does it mean to NABO as a company and also to the Centum Group?
Thank you. Thank you, Masi. And it's been over 10 years managing NABO Capital, but I would want to digress a little bit to a short story that happened to us just before COVID. We went for this training that was conducted by Stephen Covey.
Okay.
And it was where we learned a very important tool that we've been using to execute our strategy called the 4 disciplines of execution. And what caught my attention was one question that they asked, or they challenged us to ask ourselves. Yeah. What is the one thing and one world thing that if you did for your business today would project your business to actualizing the strategy that you have in place? And that is one of the pillars that they were calling focus.
Okay.
So we went back to our office very charged up.
Yeah.
And I gathered my team together, or the EXCO team.
Yeah.
And I posed this question: what is the one thing that if we did would position our business to achieve our strategy? Yeah. And the flip side of that question was really also, what is the biggest risk we face as a business?
Yeah.
So after a lot of deliberations, brainstorming, and eliminating a lot of stuff, we landed on this one thing, that if we manage to have our revenues per month higher than our expenses per month consistently, and create a cushion of at least 30% margin between the two, then our business will be sustainable for the next 100 years.
Okay.
So the next question was then, how do you do that?
Yeah.
To build a sustainable business for 100 years. And it was very clear we needed to get into a period of mobilizing cash flows from the business. So plowing back the cash flows into the build a war chest, a cash war chest. So the 1 year to COVID, we had been building a cash war chest. And that cash war chest was coming from this 30% margin of between our inflows
and your outflows.
And our outflows.
Month on month.
Month on month.
Okay.
Month on month. So first of all, it really challenged us on how we were managing our cash flows.
Yeah.
Do you have enough revenues? Are you managing your expenses? Are you collecting your revenues in good time? And what are you doing with your revenues when you collect them? And I discovered many things. One of the things, we were billing customers and we were taking so long to collect the cash flows.
Yeah. So you had what in accounting or finance is a negative operating cash flow.
Negative operating cash flow cycle.
Yeah, cash flow cycle.
Cash flow cycle. So we started turning this around and we started building a cash war chest. By the time COVID came, we had a very healthy cash war chest.
Wow.
But nobody saw COVID coming.
Happening.
So during COVID, we couldn't show up in the office. We couldn't go and meet customers. We couldn't go and recruit new customers. And the one thing that kept us going was this cash war chest.
Wow.
Because it was now invested, fully invested. Yeah. We were working hard to collect very quickly, invest it, make sure it's generating investment income line.
Yes.
And I remember we moved from a zero investment income line to 3 million shillings per month.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you are challenging, how do you go to 4 million? And my objective as a CEO and leader of the business was, how can I get this thing to pay all our salaries in a month? Then COVID happens and we were able to go through the entire COVID period without retrenching anyone.
Amazing.
We did not reduce anyone's salary.
Amazing. Wow.
Unimaginable things were happening in every industry.
Yes.
I had never seen people do haircut on people's salary.
Yeah.
But we as a company were able to maintain all the people that we had, pay all their salaries, meet all our bills, even though we were not showing up in the office.
Yeah.
And above that, we also managed to recruit a few people during COVID.
Wow. So you had a solid business continuity plan.
Yes.
That was financed by
our
cash
war chest.
Cash war chest. Yes. I like that.
Yes. So this is just an example of what I'd call a treasury cash management solution. It started with ourselves.
Yes.
Beyond ourselves, we also have customers, and I mean huge institutional customers who've given us a challenge, because we are known for one thing. Yeah. Investing with purpose. Investing with purpose. We are not excited about doing 1,000%, 100%,
return.
50% return, 20%. You can't eat 1,000%.
No.
You can't change anyone. What we're really interested is changing lives. So we ask our customers, what do you really want to do? Yeah. When we are done, when all is said and done with us giving you a service, what is it that you want to achieve? Yeah. And this very huge institution told us, I'm giving you this huge portfolio in billions. They had just come from selling a huge asset. Yeah. And I want you to do two things for me. I want you to generate cash flows that will pay all our operating expenses. Amazing. And once we do that, we're going to stretch it further. Yeah. How can we pay our dividends, annual dividend to our shareholders from this portfolio? Amazing. Wow. So aside from the operating expenses,
We want you to generate dividends to our...
We want to increase our dividends to our shareholders.
Amazing. Wow.
So he said, okay, fine. So we did our simulations, numbers, we looked at various portfolio options, we presented to the management, we went to the board, it was approved, and we were given the mandate. And it came with very stiff competition from very reputable institutions around. But we were given the mandate because we spoke the language of our customer.
Yeah.
We spoke about not percentage returns, but I'm going to give you 200, 300 million shillings every month to pay your operating expenses.
Amazing. And you also had your own track record.
We also had our own track record.
Yes.
But our challenge is, how do we translate our track record to solving real problems?
Yes. A solution for other organizations.
Other organizations.
Yeah.
And you know what happened in the following years? We became one of the top contributors of their revenue lines. A new revenue line called the investment income line.
Investment income.
Came in fully supported by NABO.
Yeah.
And that cushioned that business. And it became one of the most important income lines for that business. And Mercy, this is what we call a treasury management solution.
Amazing.
Let me pause there so that I don't get too,
too
caught up. I hope this has been an amazing conversation, life-changing conversation to be precise. And I hope that this message gets to as many CEOs, CFOs, general managers, and business leaders out there. And for me, there is only one challenge that I want to throw to all of you who are listening my voice. How much investment income do you have amongst your revenues? What is the percentage of investment income contribution to your revenues? And I would say this, every business needs an investment income line. So I want to say, if you feel this speaks to you, please reach out to us at NABO Capital. We will be more than happy to sit down with you to explore all the options, all scenarios, and come up with a plan of how we can optimize your investment income line. We can introduce an investment income line to be one of the contributors to your revenues and insulate your business from the turbulent times that we live in. Thank you very much for listening to me. I look forward to engaging you further after this conversation. Thank you, and God bless all of you.